Hello, everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss how I was able to get through grief within a year of losing three people that were very close to me. My name is Celeste, Celestial Goddess. If you're new here, I talk about all things manifestation, spirituality, mental health, law of attraction, things of that nature. If that speaks to you, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss weekly motivation and growth tools. Today, I will be discussing how I was able to get through the grief of losing three people within a year that were very close to me. Now, when I say get through, I don't mean that I got through it and I'm all better now and everything's fine. No, grief is a long process that you don't usually get over, you kind of just live with. And that is something that I learned within this past year of losing three people very close to me. I had never lost someone so close to me before. So, and losing three people within a year, it definitely shook my foundation and kind of made me understand grief in a way that I wasn't ready for, but now I have a newfound respect for those grieving. Before I begin, I just like to say that grief is definitely multifaceted. There are 5 stages of grief. I have another video on my YouTube channel that discusses the 5 stages of grief and what they are. I'm not going to get into them today, but I'll link my video after at the end of this video so that you can watch it if you need a little refresher. Grief is definitely something that each person can deal with in different ways. So these are the ways that I was able to get through this past year, but that doesn't mean that this is the end all be all. Everyone is different. Everyone copes differently. But these are just the ways that I was able to get through the past year since losing so many people so close to me. So I just want to say that before even beginning. Um, so number one, I want to discuss just in general before I even start the three people I lost. So the first person I lost was in October of last year. Her name it was Rachel. I worked with her and I was very close to her. I had kind of just met her, so our friendship was just beginning, but we became close very fast, and she was the first person that I lost. Um, so once I lost her, that's when everything kind of just started crumbling, if I should say so. She was first, and then after that, I lost my best friend's mom, Jamie. She passed away in the beginning of this year. So that was also very shocking, and it was sudden, just like my friend. She was sudden loss too. And then the third loss was my aunt. She had cancer, but we did not expect her to go so soon, and she passed away in around the summertime. So, um, yeah, it was well at the end of summer actually. Um, but yeah, so those three people, they were close to me. I Rachel was super close to me. I talked to her daily. Like she was just like my girl. And then my best friend's mom, like I just saw her for my best friend's birthday. Like she was kind of like a second mom to me. I've known her since I was in 4th grade. So like, yeah. And then my aunt, she was really close to my mom. So and she was in our lives, and we were kind of there for her for her cancer for when she was battling cancer. So it was wild to lose all three of them within a year, but like I said, looking back now, I these are the things that I did to help me kind of cope with so much grief. So number 1, I took time off work. And I know that this one may not be available for everyone to do. But when I lost my friend Rachel, that was the first thing I did because I did work with her. So a lot of us took time off work because work is a trigger. That's where I met her. That's where a lot of us saw her almost every day. So, and I actually saw her. I had a conversation with her the night before she died. So, like, I took time off work, and it was helpful that I have a therapist and a psychiatrist. So I went to my psychiatrist, told her what happened, and she was able to give me a month off work just for the grief and all of that. So that is the first thing I did. When my best friend's mom passed away, I also took time off work, because it's just I couldn't do it. It's just too much to bear. And as if you've been watching my videos, I work in mental health. So it's hard to work in mental health when you are going through so much grief. So that's why I also took some days off when my best friend's mom passed away. And then when my aunt passed away too, I did take time off work as well. So luckily I was able to take the time. I mean, I would hope that wherever you all are working, that they're able to understand like grieving and bereavement. But like I said, I know some people don't have that ability. Some people work 2 jobs, 3 jobs. It's a rat race out there. So I understand that that's not something that everyone can do. Um, so that's the first thing I did. Number two, I leaned on my family and my friends. This was huge for me. Like, I really leaned on my mom and, ironically, my aunt. When my friend Rachel passed away, my aunt was actually there. She picked me up that night from work to drive my car home because I was inconsolable. I couldn't drive. So she was there for me. So I leaned on my family and my friends heavily. And I feel like that's so key to grief, is being able to just cry and cry with someone and have them like hug you, or even just ask you like, what do you need? Have you ate today? um things like that makes a world of a difference. Number three, I got into my faith and prayer again. I hadn't been an avid prayer in a while, but after I lost my friend Rachel, I started having faith again and prayer again, and it actually has very much helped me just get through any life's challenges. Um, so that is a huge thing I leaned on as well. Number four, and this one is a huge one. I took a break from alcohol. So I didn't drink all most of the summer, all of the summer actually, from June all the way to like September. I didn't drink. I just felt like my depression was really bad, especially with the grief. So I thought like the last thing I need is to be drinking alcohol right now. And so not drinking alcohol really helped me to kind of have a level head and not steep into a depression. So that was a big one for me. Number five, another huge one that really helped me was moved my body. I went to the gym a lot. I feel like this past year is the most I've been to the gym in all of the years that I've been going to the gym. And I honestly think it was just the fact that like I just thought like, okay, I just have to go to the gym. Like I have to move my body. Um, and it's really helped me. So the gym also has like the natural endorphins, so that you can um, try to not try to have those natural endorphins come in without needing like a negative or unhealthy coping skill such as alcohol. So that also really helped. And number six, the last thing that I did, which is something that really helped me as well, was I shifted my perspective with grief and death. Now, I'm not going to say this was easy, but it was definitely something that happened at a later time. I was very in denial about my friend Rachel's passing. And eventually, you know, I was talking to a friend and they told me, like, she's in a better place and she's not suffering anymore, because she was suffering mentally, like with her mental health. And so in the beginning, I wrote it off as like, okay, yeah, like you're supposed to tell me that. But then I really thought about what the person was telling me, and it was true. Like she she is in a better place. Like I wholeheartedly believe that. And I wholeheartedly believe that she's living her best life. So once I came to that realization, it helped me to accept that she wasn't here anymore. And it helped me to accept that just because she's not here doesn't mean that she's not okay. Um, so that really helped me, and the crying stopped after that because I used to cry a lot, randomly and for like hours. But after I shifted my perspective into like she's in a better place and her spirit is still alive and well and I'm sure she's doing great, then I knew like okay, like it's going to be okay. She's just I can't see her anymore like physically, but she's still in my heart and I can still speak to her, out loud. And I know some people might think that's weird, or I don't know if everyone does that, but that has really helped me as well, just speaking to her when I feel like I miss her. So, those are the 6 things that I did to help me kind of grieve and become stronger after losing 3 people close to me. Um, of course, I still miss those people, and like the grief is still there. But I think that shifting my perspective, leaning on family and friends, taking the time off, having faith, and doing the things, all these things together really helped me because I feel like it would have been easy to spiral. After the first death, after the second death, after the third death, it's just like it's exhausting and it feels like, okay, is there going to be any more? Like you worry, is another shoe going to drop? Like, but like I said, all these things helped me, and hopefully they can possibly help you if you are grieving. I also just wanted to say that one thing that was really big is I wasn't afraid to ask for help. Like when I went to my psychiatrist and I told them what was going on and I told them that I needed time. Like I know a lot of people have pride and egos and things like that, but it's important to ask for help if you need it. Even if you can't talk to like a family member or a friend, there are hotlines that you can call. And I'll link them below so that you can call or text them. You can even text them as well, if you're struggling and you just need someone to talk to. Another thing is make sure to take it day by day. Sometimes to think about what's going to happen next week or next month is too difficult to think about and it's too heavy to bear on your shoulders. So, one day at a time, that has been my mantra since I first started dealing with my mental health issues. Take it one day at a time if you need to. And, um, I haven't been singing it in my YouTube videos yet, but I want to just tell everyone to enjoy the journey through the grief, through the sadness, the happiness, all the things. Just remember to enjoy the journey because life is so short. And that's one thing I realized through this past year is life is way too short. We do not know when it's going to be our last day. So, enjoy the journey and I hope this video helps you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.